Aquarius.
Yeah, honestly, the thrust too, you know, as well as it is an offensive item, it's also a defensive item as well. You can get around corners with that thing real quick and stay alive and play your life and get your shields back just off of like 1 or 2 thrusts. So it's just such a great utility. And you know what? We're starting to see people finally use it. Like a lot of players in the first weekend, you see them just walk by a thrust. Like to me right now, thrust is like gold. You see that on the ground, you pick it up right away. But Tony, we're getting to this next game. It's going to be Aquarius CTF. Why don't you take it away for us? Of course, this is going to be the losers bracket round number 8. This is going to be a good match. I'm excited to watch this one. I don't have any predictions. Do you have any predictions on who you think will come out on top here? For me, I don't know. I can't decide at this point. I have to see at least one game.
I mean, it's funny because the last time I bet against Gutter Gang, I was made a fool of. So I want to go Snake and Heated. I really do. But I mean, Gutter Gang, we're looking that good, and I'm gonna go with the underdogs. You know, I love me an underdog story, and they already Bunny's Waddle's able to get away with that camouflage to start things off. Biscuit Captain Champion getting back-to-back kills. 3 down, go Snake and Heated. I bet that makes them heated.
You know what he just did, Tony, which was really interesting, and I'm almost positive about this, but he went for 2 beatdowns instead of going for the shot. I believe the shot keeps you out of camo longer than a beatdown, so like he's back into camo as he's going for that second beatdown instead of shooting right away and exposing himself. On top of the fact, he didn't go for the first guy either, so great play so far out of the camo player there, but now Stickster going to put some defense down on his flag, get some shots in, and back them off, but they've got to control this Hydro side.
And you may not have known him as Contraband, but you definitely know him as Tire Iron. We all know Tire Iron. He's been around the block a few times, teaming with 6 Story in the past. The 6 Story ends up getting a double kill, and that flag is already on the move, but it's Fumbleruski.
Oh yeah, this flag is one of those. It's very difficult to kind of learn how to throw it. It's also got the pole in the top. So if like in other Halos, that flag section was invisible, so you could throw it through doors with no problem. This one, the pole has physics, so you can't throw a pole through a wall. So you got to kind of get it under. There's a lot of little things that players have to get used to, but that flag is going to be fumbled, and it's going to end up going in anyway. And it looks like Gutter Gang is going to put one on the board. And look at this, going for the thrust right off the bat is Bunny Waddles.
I mean, that man played plenty of Halo 5. I know that he wants that thrust. It's 3 down, go, Snaked and Heated, and now that flag is moving, going in favor of Gutter Gang, one of the worst team names in the world, but man, they are playing damn good at the moment. Flag still on the move, and nobody in sight to stop this just yet. We might end up seeing another cap going in favor of Gutter Gang.
Gutter Gang is on one, man. They just beat Antimatter 2-0. They're feeling the confidence right now. Unfortunately, that is going to be stopped. So Champion looking like he's trying to get that touch, but it looks like it is a quarter of the way through. It's going to be returned, and now a counter cap potential coming out bottom center.
And trades and kills on both sides here as Gutter Gang ends up going 2 down, but luckily a big slay coming out of Posey here. Ooh. And once again, Snaked and Heated bouncing right back here. But again, it's easy to get the slays. Now you have to watch for the overextenders and stop that flag from going in. We're gonna find out what happens here.
Yeah, 3 were dead momentarily, and they're continuing to kill them off the spawns. You see right there the cross shot from top center onto the flag. They're going to get that one in. It's going to be a tie 1-1 game. And MTK playing real annoying in the utility here. Can he win this fight? My goodness, Bunny Waddles. What happened? And he gets the beat down as well. It's going to be a 2v2 situation.
Back on board here with Posey. 2 of his teammates are currently down, so now he has to stay alive. He has to buy enough time for his teammates to come off his spawn and push up. Luckily, he's going to grab himself a heat wave, but takes some heavy damage doing so. Whipping out that heat wave, but nobody home just yet. Good for him. Cross map shots for Posey. Don't forget about the players that are right next to you, going to hunt him down. And once again, here come Gutter Gang.
Yeah, they've got 3 dead momentarily. MTK, the only one alive here. The flag comes through. They're trying to get it through to their base, but again, another fumble. We're going to see many more fumbles coming up here in the next few weeks. Maybe by Raleigh, we'll stop seeing them as players learn to pull this flag. waiting for his shields to come up. He's dropping it a little too early there. As you can see, he's not. He's dropping it too late. He's not able to drop. He's not able to throw it on the tip of his jump. So that's why it's ending up behind him and therefore fumbling and not able to get this cap. I mean, with a little bit better flag movement there, he would have got that cap with ease. We're on board with 6-3. Who's got to win this fight on Biscuit Kappa? He does, almost gets the double, but he's going to get taken out by Bunny Waffles.
Yeah, it took me a while to actually get used to the mechanics coming from that flag run, but once I got used to it, I was zooming with that flag. You can really move, but yeah, you got to put in that practice. You got to put in the work. As Biscuit Kappa getting right behind enemy lines, big kill by him. And nobody lets to contest him here. So now he's kind of living rent-free in the base here, going in for the challenge, making that player one shot, not going to let him get away, hunting him down, a couple whiff shots, but it's finally going to connect. And man, Gutter Gang looking good, but we're still tied up at one apiece.
Flag is going to end up inside a utility. The camo player going to pull it once to reset that countdown. They're ready for it, though. They send 2. They're going to get this return as well. That's big value right there. I mean, honestly, they got camo. They stopped flag as well. Great job by Snaked and Heated to get that stop.
Back on board here with Champion AM, making his way good. Great flank. His teammate's going to get a big kill on that. Now he's actually going to go for the challenge, but not able to hit that clamber here. Both teams having 1 down. That's actually going to be 2 down, going in favor of Snaked and Heated.
Yeah, Snaked and Heated have to play a little aggressive here. They're going to be spawning on utility, I believe, behind Champion AM. He was the one there, but they pushed that spawn, so that's going to send the players that are on spawn away. Great push there. That was huge and allowed them to get staggered kills and another kill once again. That's going to be 3 dead right now for Gutter Gang and a potential flag pull here. If they can get out of this base, it looks like they're just playing a lot of defense, honestly. There's no opportunity to grab this flag.
Well, hopefully they can spawn up, defend their base, and then go on a little bit of a counter. But it's, I mean, easier said than done. You have to win your slays. And both teams, once again, going 2 down. They're both teams having trouble controlling the map and winning that slays battle. Maybe the camouflage might be able to help as EMT able to steal that away. Gets a big kill, gets the camouflage, gets a little overzealous with the challenge, and is going to lose the camo largely because of it.
14 and 10 out of MTK right now. Great KDs out of the entire Snaked and Heated squad. 6 and 11 by Will Manning, so hopefully looking for him to pick those up. And as you can see right there, the lightning grenade spawn on the bottom of Hydro right there where he's standing right now. Those are a big factor in this game, and those are the first time I've seen them. So maybe whoever utilizes that will be in a good spot. And as you see, that thruster being used defensively there to get away from the situation. And now he's going to come back when he has shields and pressure with his teammate. This could potentially be a flag cop. 3 were momentarily dead for Gutter Gang.
Bunny Waddles coming right off his spawn, going in for the challenge immediately, but going to get put right back to the black screen where he came from. Entire Ironic has the flag already in base, and we're going to have a 2-1 going in favor of Snaked and Heated.
Yeah, Snaked and Heated doing a really good job of just capitalizing on players that are dead and taking control of the top of the map as well. Great job playing his life here on Fridge, and as you can see, those sight lines from Fridge to the flag are real good. Great shots, gets out Bunny Waddles. He sees another player weak, trying to clean him up, but instead he's going to stay down bottom. Tire Iron doing a good job of playing his life here, but they're going to probably pressure him off the spawn. He's got a couple teammates to help him out if he gets into trouble.
Yeah, luckily his teammates are within arm's length, but just as you said, that pressure is coming and he's ready for it. Ends up getting the slay, pulls off the reversal, and earns himself a killing spree.
That is a huge kill, Tony, right there. Like, he should have been dead. They could have potentially stopped his flag from being pulled, but now it's almost center of the map. The fight comes through. He has to win that one, though, but he's not going to be able to. Unfortunately, it's a 3v3 situation, and that flag, I believe, is going to get returned. Camo, though, coming up right now.
This is going to be big. This might be exactly what they need to put some separation in the scoreboard. Camouflage can make or break plays. EMT now making his way right behind enemy lines here. Ends up finding a player. Big kill by him. Going right back over to top mid. When you have camouflage in hands, you want to play through top mid. This is good fundamental Halo, and 2 down go our enemy team.
Yeah, he gets the call that there's multiple inside of utility. Unfortunately, not able to clean up that last kill, but good value overall out of that camo. Got 2 kills. Potentially was able to pressure really well. Here comes the heat wave out. Couple bank shots coming through. Great job by Bunny to stay alive in this situation. He's 12 and 15 right now, dying a little more than he should. He's going to go down there as well. And that could grant them some control over top car. And there's the lightning nades I was talking about. Going to send Champion down to P1.
Hey, if you can't stand the heat wave, get out of blue utility. 2 down. Go Gutter Gang at the moment. We're going to switch gears back over to Will Men. Both of his teammates dying right in front of him. He's aware that there could be pressure, but he has to stay alive, buy enough time for his teammates to come off a spawn. Gonna bait this flag over here. Great fundamental plays by Will Men and great patience out of him. Gets a couple early shots. Gives his teammates the information. Now gonna try to back down despite being one shot. He needs to stay alive, and sadly he's going to be hunted down.
I believe he might have thought he was going to get chased there, and he might have also thought that he had support from Bunny, but unfortunately he does go down. Biscuit's going to try and pull this flag, get a touch on it. It does return under his feet, which is going to be unfortunate for him. 1 down so far. See if they're able to come out on top and get top center control here. The shots come through. Great kill. That's going to be 3 dead, though, for Gutter Gang.
And I'm not sure exactly what happened right there. Looks like I might have lost a bit of a fever. Looks like we're back here, and we're back on board with Snaked and Heated, and 2 players in front of him. Excellent grenade coming in, and Champion's going to go down, and without any timing loss whatsoever, the flag gets pulled, but so does the opposing side. Looks like we might have lost a player on Gutter Gang's team.
Yeah, we might. So that what they've been doing in these games is they try to re-invite, because you can re-invite in a custom game. So I believe they're probably going to do that, but it looks like they might just opt for the reset here. And if that's the case, of course, it would be 2-1 in favor of Snaked and Heated. Looks like they're continuing the match right now. I'm not exactly sure. I know there is an invite mechanic. You can invite back to the game, but it doesn't look like they're getting back in. So we'll have to see what this ruling is, and we'll get back to you guys as soon as possible with the update here.
Yeah, I mean, according to the rules on Face, I believe they're supposed to play it out a 3v4. Now, I've seen a lot of like gentlemen's agreements on each side where teams will end the game and, you know, kind of reset from where it was. So, you know, maybe playing off of that 2-1. But to my knowledge, that's not in the rule book. And it looks like Snaked and Heated saying, hey, look, we're going to try to go for this win here. We're not stopping.
Hey, it's getting late, okay? Everyone wants to be done. I mean, they've been at this for, over 7 hours so far, so I don't really blame them too much. Unfortunate for the disconnect there, and if that is the case and they do continue playing this out, of course, Snaked and Heated will be up by 1 in this series. The next map that we're going to be playing is going to be Street Slayer, so that should be an interesting one. Streets, you know, Tony, I'll meet you on the streets. Coming up next in Slayer, we'll see what is if hopefully we don't have any of these problems again. Okay, like these disconnects are definitely very rough for the mental.
It definitely would be unfortunate as that flag is still on the move here. Ty Ironic might be putting this 5th and final flag cap of game number 1. And a little anticlimactic, a little unfortunate, but I mean, hey, that's the way the cookie crumbles. And I know for a fact that Gutter Gang are going to bounce back and maybe even use this as motivation, saying, hey, look, you know, y'all are not going to end it and give us a puncher's chance. Well, you know what? We're going to hop into that Slayer, and we're just going to have even more firepower than we did before. You saw what we did to Neighbor.
right. They're going to get angry, Tony. They're going to get angry. Like, you know, they didn't have a gentleman's agreement, apparently. And like you said, the rules are the rules. But these guys are going to be pissed going into this next one. And honestly, I'm a little scared. Gutter Gang has made me believers. These guys are good. They've got the skill. So this next game is going to be an interesting one. We'll see if maybe they come with that fire. But look at MTK. 26, I believe it was 26 and 16. And 58% accuracy with 661 shots fired. Wow, MTK popping off in that map.
That he did. And I mean, now we're going to game number 2. You said it's going to be Streets, and, you know, a similar story. There's a lot of resources on the map. You have to control them, but at least with Streets, at least the Street Slayer, you can slow down the gameplay and really hunker down and set up. And I'm not sure exactly who that's going to work in favor of, but either way, you can really change the pace where. And Aquarius, you know, you always got to be on the offense. You always got to be putting pressure. Otherwise, you're going to get punished.
Right. And I agree. I agree with you. I think those rockets are going to play a big factor in the middle. And I think whoever gets control of those is going to be, it's going to be huge. Those are such, even though there's only 2 rockets, like there's such big momentum changers. Like you take out at least one, maybe two players out of the scenario, you end up in a 2v4. I mean, simple math tells you you're going to win that 2v4 fight. You're going to put them on spawn and you have full control of the map off that. So that's why so many people are really just gunning for those rockets. I'm not sure who gets this stalker rifle side spawn here, Tony, but I'm looking for some stalker rifle shots to protect those rockets from being taken.
The stalker rifle is absolutely deadly, and if you can hit your shots, you will have a good time with it. It's weird. I'm kind of hit or miss with it. Sometimes I'll be beaming, and sometimes I'm like, what the heck am I shooting here? I definitely have to gain some consistency with it, but I'm trying. Once I do, man, let me tell you, man, that 3 shot, it really is deadly. And obviously you have the rockets that spawn in that middle of the map that you have to be aware of as well.
Yeah, they get me so excited. That gets me so excited for the individual skill involved in this game. Like, you know, all the skill gaps of all these weapons. But we're hopping on board with Champion AM. I believe rockets were already. Nope, they're still there. Rockets are still there. It looks like they might be getting them though. I haven't really seen too much of MTK play, but last game he popped off. So let's hop on board with him and see what he's able to do.
2 down, go Gutter Gang, and Biscuit's gonna go down as well, so that's actually a momentary 3 down and 6-0 run going in favor of Snake and Heated. So I guess it doesn't matter how many players are on Gutter Gang, Snake and Heated are on a roll.
Yeah, I'm looking for Gutter Gang to play a little bit more angry here. It looks like the swing will continue on 7-2, and then stalker rifle in the hands of Posey, but that shotgun coming through, and now Will Manning's got the shotgun and the stalker rifle. It looks like he will make a push up a stairs, but he's gonna wait for his teammates as they don't currently have numbers, and his teammates just got off spawn.
4-1 right now for 6 Story at the moment. The man's seemingly going off as Will Manning trying to get behind with the Bulldog. Big kill by him and almost getting the double kill, but going to get the assist. And just like that, Gutter Gang have now gained all the momentum, and that's going to be 3 down, this time going in favor of Gutter Gang as opposed to going against them.
There's the swing I was looking for right there, Tony. Within 1 right now, like you had mentioned, Will Manning with the Bulldog in hand. He's going to whiff 1 shot. Unfortunately, a little too far for that last. Great job staying alive, playing his life, and his teammates there to save his day. But the players playing on top of the attic. 25 seconds for rockets. I want to see who's going to be able to grab these as they will shift the momentum in this game. The thruster is up, but Will Manning's going to have to let that go. He's got the stalker rifle and the Bulldog, so we can play this wall right now.
Waiting for somebody to drop over towards the right side. Instead, it's going to come in on the left, so trades are coming in, and 2 down go Gutter Gang. Meanwhile, we're going to switch gears over towards 6 Story. He knows that his teammates are spawning over towards C, so that means that they're funneling those spawns over towards the police station side. Rockets are up, and if they can gain advantage of it, that'd be really good. But 2 down go Gutter Gang. 6 Story going in for the 3rd one, almost a squad wipe, and Rockets now in the hands of 6 Story, who already has 7 kills without them. Imagine with them.
Yeah, that was such a good play, right, Tony? He was waiting for his teammate there. Instead of going for the rockets right there, he went for the weak player that had been called out, and because of that, he was able to get that cleanup, get the rockets as well, and now he's got 2 rockets to work with. Can he make value out of these, though? No. He doesn't even get a kill with one of them, and now they're going to be 2 dead right here. So this is going to be a little bit of a momentum shift in terms of Gutter Gang.
I mean, maybe he needs to put the rockets down and stick to the BR. He's doing daggone good with it. I don't know. Stalker rifle in the hands of a player coming out of SnakedandHeated who's going to be put down. So it's going to switch hands right back over to Champion AM. 18-18 tie at the moment. And looks like they're going to go in for a flank over towards the Purple Street. Bulldog not up, but nades are starting to fly out. This can be a deciding factor of this game right here, right now.
In my opinion, this would be a great opportunity to push through bricks here, but unfortunately, they're going to be watching that. If there was a little bit of a push a little bit earlier and they kind of pinched right there, it would have been good. But, of course, what I see on screen is different than playing in the game. Understandably, Champion going to get some shots in. He's on a killing spree right now. 8-5 right now on the scoreboard with 4 assists. Champion's playing real well in this game.
That he is, and now he's working a little bit of a 1-2 combo with Will Manning. Excellent shots over towards that player to bottom. See, that's going to lock him over there, but one of their teammates are going to go down, so he's going to rotate over towards the B Street, but he's a little bit too late. Goes in for the melee kill, gets the first player, currently 1 shot, not acting like it, though. Going to be challenged, and that's going to be a squad wipe going in favor of SnakedandHeated.
Yeah, now they're going to spawn on Tramp, so they got to be careful here of this push. Will Manning's all alone in this situation. He's going to try and hold on B, but he's got to wait for his teammates to push on the street. Great job playing this angle here. Gets a couple nades in. The insta-explode comes through. It doesn't hit anybody, but he's going to get one. Gets the second with a pre-nade. Great job by him to stay alive as well. That player's pushing him, but wait a minute. He thinks he's behind him, but he's not. He's going to end up going down. That's going to be 2 dead for Gutter Gang.
A little bit of ring around the rosy, but finally Will Manning will be hunted down. Now back on board with Posey, who's controlling the B side of the map. He does have some help over here, but I think there's going to be some players that rotate over towards the C side. Here they are going for the C ramp. Posey's well aware of it. Can he stay alive?
Yeah, it looks like they opted to back off. A lot of pressure on top B here, on top arcade. They opt to go another angle, but here they go for the push again. They've got thruster. At least one of them has it. So let's see if this is able to make anything happen. There's 1 kill. Gutter Gang trying to push through. 6-3 trying to stay alive here. 1 dead for Gutter Gang. 1 dead for the other team. Snaked and Heated, sorry. And Posey, you see Posey holding that angle. This is look at that angle right there on the ledge. It's such a good angle to watch all of B Street, Tony. He's in a perfect position, and 6-3, anytime that he needs help, can push through with the shotgun.
And this boy 6-3 is going off at the moment, currently 13-7, and even has 3 assists as well, but he's going to be hunted down from the B hut. That's going to be 1 down, going in favor of Gutter Gang. That's all the information they needed for them to get really aggressive. Biscuit now challenging the player over towards police station, but going to back down and stay alive.
Player I want to highlight here is 6-3. This guy's 13-8 right now, doing a really good job of slaying out for his team. And of course, 10 assists on MTK, who went off in that last game in this series. As you guys know, if you're just joining us, if you don't know, Snaked and Heated are up 1-0 in the series, net right now in a best of 3. And of course, Gutter Gang, 33 kills, make 34 to 37 is the scoreline right now. Their tournament life is on the line at this very moment. They've got to come through and clutch this game.
And all eyes are on Bunny's Waddles at the moment. He's currently 3-9, so not having the best game possible, but luckily he has 7 assists, so making it up for it a little bit in the assist column. But if he can step up his slays, let me tell you, they can easily come back, as Bunny Waddle's going to be taken down once again, giving that advantage over towards Snaked and Heated. We're going to utilize to put them 3 down, a 5-kill lead going in favor of them, and they're also 8 kills away from coming out on top.
Tony, look at Snaked and Heated, man. They're controlling power weapons. They're walking as a pair of 2 at least, and they're cutting angles for each other. And this is what allowed them to get this big lead in this game. Bunny Waddle's going to go down to another rocket right there. And unfortunately, when you don't control power weapons, this is what's going to happen. It's going to snowball out of control. 43 to 37 right now. 1 dead currently for Snaked and Heated. Gutter Gang, they need to step this up if they want to keep their tournament alive.
MTK is already dropping down the pings, letting his teammates know exactly where they're spawning. Beautiful plays and IGL coming out of him. He's actually going to stay alive over towards the C ramp, but he's buying a major amount of time. His teammates need to push up and get advantage. So here we go. A teammate coming over towards bottom C. There's 3 players over towards the B street. This is not looking good for Snaked and Heated, so MTK just says, I'm going to get out of here.
That's a smart play right there to stay alive. I mean, they've only got a couple of kills left to get, but I mean... Gutter Gang has 39. Baked at 40. What the nade was that? Champion AM with a clutch nade right there to bring it within 5. If Gutter Gang can step it up in this game right now, if they can clutch it up and just not die, work together, don't go for trades, they can win this game, obviously, but that's a lot easier said than done.
Is he a champion or is he an AM? We're going to find out right here, right now, because they're currently down by 7 kills. We're going to find out what he's made of. Ends up getting a big initial kill, giving this team a little bit of an advantage, but Will Main ends up going down off the screen. Only 3 more kills needed for Snaked and Heated to come out on top. They have to play perfect Halo.
Yeah, they have these rockets. He's got to stay alive with these, but he does not. 48 kills right now. 48 kills for Snaked and Heated. Rockets are down. 49 make that. They only need 1 more kill to win this game. The nades come through on MTK. 1 go down. That's Biscuit Kappa. 45 to 49, Tony.
Tyra Ironic with the last player alive, and he's going to go in for the challenge despite being 3 down. Tyre Iron goes in for the challenge, wins it. That's going to be the 50th kill, and sadly the end of the journey of Gutter Gang. But man, it was exciting watching him, but I guess that's the way the cookie crumbles, huh?
Yeah, I like the way you said that. That was a great series, honestly. Those guys have a big future ahead of them, honestly. But like, when you have Will Manning going 16-11, you gotta come through, man. You gotta come through. 19-13 on a 6-3. Great job by him. He's been in the scene for a very long time. Of course, it's showing there. Look at the accuracies. I love the accuracy. It's my favorite. 57% with 481 shots fired. I would love to see damage done and see how much damage players were taking, because I feel like, you know, that's such a big statistic, right? Like 45 damage taken by Biscuit Cat, but I believe he had a negative KDA as well. But just great damage overall. Posey with only 3,600. Great game, great series, but unfortunately, yeah, Gutter Gang is going in the gutter. Unfortunately, their tournament lives are over. And congratulations to Snaked and Heated. They're going to be moving on.
Let me tell you, man, I honestly thought we were about to have one of the greatest stories in Halo's history. I mean, they beat Neighbors team, and I thought if they would have came out on top of here, that would have been a great back-to-back wins. But sadly, it's going to be back to the drawing board. Either way, I mean, you can feel good saying that you 2-0'd a team consisting of arguably one of the top players in Halo 3's history. So, I mean, hey, go to the drawing board, you know, watch that film review, make sure that you're better the next time that we have an open tournament, because obviously you have the potential to do something great. I want to see you do it, Gutter Gang, but not under that name. It's god awful. Please change your name.
100% agree. Snaked and Heated are going to be playing Foot Fungus next. Chillview, Azrael, Thrive, and Squilly. They'll be playing them next in, I believe, is losers bracket round 9. Are you laughing, Tony?